Hello and welcome to this latest Lukozer retro game review video. And for this one, it is the game Cisco Heat. Right, where do I start? Well, this game came out in 1991, so pretty bloody late into the 64 lifespan, which would make you think it's quite, being this late on in the game's or in the computer's lifetime. They would use all kinds of various tricks to ensure that the game looks and runs really well. Well, I mean, as the name suggests, it is in San Francisco, and you can see straight away that they've got the San Francisco skyline in the background absolutely spot on. And in the 90s, when this came out, San Francisco led the way in bright green skyscrapers. And they've also, which I'm particularly pleased to see, have included the world famous San Francisco bright purple featureless giant ziggurat temple. So they've got that spot on. The only thing that is lacking in the background there is there aren't quite enough of the bright red skyscrapers. They've only got one there. So they went a bit wrong there, but everywhere else it's absolutely, pinpoint perfect. As soon as you take one look at this picture, it's, oh yes, that's San Francisco. If you think I'm talking bollocks, well, it's nothing compared to the bollocks that the people who came up with this fucking game decided to unleash upon us all. I'll just get a game underway so that I can spend, I don't have to spend any more time on this game than I have to. Here we go. Right, so you're in a police car, supposedly racing against all these other police cars. Why you're in a race with these police cars, I don't know. Now, right, I seem to have taken quite a few hits. Now, yeah, pushing the button to try and change gear is a thankless fucking task. But it's nothing compared to the thankless task of trying to actually pass anything. Because the cars that you're racing against just get randomly, floated around the road in no, actual discernible way at all. So there's no point in actually trying to, do any sort of actual overtaking manoeuvre, because you have no way of knowing where they are actually going to be on the road. I mean, look at it, they're all over the fucking place. I'm currently doing 170 kilometers an hour, which is the top speed, and yet it feels no fucking different to when you first start moving, when you're doing like, about 10 or whatever. So when the other cars are actually on the road, they all have this enormous fucking great border around them, which takes the form of either the road or the sky, depending on whereabouts they're sort of like floating on the road. Okay, so I've now come to a 90-degree turn, which you can't actually do normally. You seem to have to, smash into the that stop sign just so you can then turn in the direction. Then you go down these hills, which, I mean, okay, San Francisco does have hills. This looks more like you're plunging off the end of a fucking cliff. And all the while that you're doing this, you have this music which is, you know, wildly unfinished. Now, don't ask me what the fuck I hit there, because I haven't got a clue. As far as I'm aware, I hit fuck all nothing. And same there, I hit fucking nothing. And you've also noticed that, as I've been saying, I've not put any effort into... fucking hell, what did I do there? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not putting any effort at all into actually, you know, doing any moves to try and pass cars. I just keep going in a straight line, and the other cars just fly past me or float by, you know, no matter what. And despite doing that, there have been times when I've been, you know, as high as first. In fact, I'm about to do it again. So I'm currently first, even though I'm not actually racing. I'm just, all I'm doing is, and now suddenly I went down to fourth for seemingly no fucking reason. Right, well, where the fuck am I supposed to go now? Oh, fucking, yeah, just say it's time up, and I think it is, yeah, time's up. So, alright, no, I don't want to fucking continue. That's actually, you failed to finish. Oh, what a fucking shame. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna inflict this bollocks on you once more. Because I mean, it does have to be seen to be believed. I mean, this is their idea of a fucking racing game. I mean, look at the way the cars just float around. You know, it's fucking pile of bullshit. And so once again, yeah, I made the mistake of changing gear. Now I've hit whatever that the fucking was supposed to be. So right now I'm finally moving, because you have no engine sound whatsoever, so you can't hear, you know, if you know, your revs are up so that you can change gear, or you need to change gear, or what. So, you know, that van or lorry or whatever, I went straight through one. The next one that came along I did hit. And look at these cars, they're just floating around all over the place. I go straight through them. I don't hit any of the fucking things. And the other thing is, we're all police cars, so why the fucking are we in a race anyway? Surely it doesn't matter who fucking gets there first, as long as one person does. But, you know, no effort at all, I went, you know, from last to first. Now, by putting in the same zero effort, I'm back to 7th. And I shall continue to put in the same zero effort, and now I'm suddenly up to 5th. And, you know, I went straight through that truck, and then I crashed hitting nothing. And then now I'm up to 3rd, even though I'm still, you know, doing fuck all in the way of trying to race here. I'm down to 4th, even though a car didn't pass. Right, now I'm at this stop thing, so, you know, where the fuck do I go now? So this is where you have to do the right hand, you know, the turns, but oh, there we go. Right, so you got to be actually moving. I was stuck in 0, or stuck in high gear but not moving, and now oh fucking, are you being a crunching load of shit or what? You know, anybody who bought this, did anybody ever actually try to play this fucking thing? It's, you know, it's quite a staggering amount of shit is in it. I mean, look, I'm going through the cars. I don't make any attempt to pass them. I go straight through every single one, and despite, you know, spending a huge amount of time, you know, at 0 mile an hour, I think I may have actually hit something there to do that. Right, so I don't know, what way am I meant to fucking go here? Okay, that way. So anyway, here I am now. I'm still 7th, so I'm still last apparently, but, and yet I've been passing a load of cars which all look identical to, you know, the cars I'm racing, so you haven't got a fucking clue which ones you know, actually worth passing and which ones aren't. So suddenly I'm up into first place, even though I spent fuck knows how long totally motionless. Alright, so now I've got to fucking, you know, turn this way. Oh, I'm out of time. Oh, fucking... No, I ain't fucking continuing. N. So, right. So, this is supposedly a conversion of an arcade game. I've never seen the arcade original, and I hope I never do. But where do I go as far as, you know, rating it? Graphically, it's a fucking sack of cunt. Sound-wise, well, the only sound in the game is this rather uninspired music on the title screen. And then during the game you get, like, you know, the rhythm section of a tune and fuck all else. So there are no sound effects at all. And in a driving game, or a racing game, where, you know, it helps to actually be able to hear the revs so you know when to change gear, that is quite handy. But no, that's not in this one. So the sound is a fucking sack of shit. And gameplay, well, I mean, that's the biggest fucking joke of the lot. You don't have to do any actual overtaking manoeuvres to overtake the cars on the road. 9 times out of 10 you can go straight through them, no problem. And, you know, if you do actually try and do overtaking manoeuvres, the other cars are so busy just sort of like randomly being dotted around all over the place. You know, 1 second they're on one part of the road, the next second they're on a completely different part of the fucking road. So you can't actually do any overtaking manoeuvres. You basically just have to just keep going in a straight line, and well, 9 times out of 10 that's good enough. And yet, even though doing that means you spend, you know, fair amounts of time in first place, no matter how long you've been stationary in some parts previously, you always finish 7th. I have never seen anybody finish higher than 7th in this game. I mean, granted, I've not exactly looked very hard, but yeah, every time I've played it, and in the only other video I've seen of it, it's always been finishing 7th. So as far as I can tell, that's going to happen no matter what. So the gameplay is a fucking sack of bollocks and all. Essentially, this game is the biggest sack of cunt since Chumbawamba. It's a fucking insult to, well, think of something, because I can't find the words. So what score do I give it? Well, I rated Knight Rider naught. I will actually rate this lower than Knight Rider. It's not quite hard driving and carnal bad. So I'll rate this -9 out of 10. It is an utter sack of bollocks in every way, shape or form. And as soon as I finish this video, I'm deleting this fucking disk image, and I hope to never see this sack of shit ever again for as long as I live. There you go, that's Cisco Heat. What utter fucking wank. Right, anyway, there you go. We'll see you in the next video.